This is VJZ Gaming here, and today we're going to talk about imaginary numbers. Alright, so first, what are imaginary numbers? For all you expert mathematicians or mathematicians out there, you know that nothing times itself equals a negative. So that gives a problem. The square root of -1. Now, since you said the square root is just basically something times itself, then what's the square root of a negative? Well, people can say it's undefined, but Descartes said it's an imaginary number. We use this I to represent. Oh, now I capital I and lowercase I to represent imaginary numbers. So imaginary numbers are basically that. So it's imaginary since it just erases out existence. So for example, we have the square root of -121. Now without the negative, we all know it's 11. So write the positive answer first, then simply I, because you remember you're still in the negative realm in the imaginary realm. So yeah, that's just basically how it is. He discovered a problem while doing the cubic function, and where he got a problem that had to do with the square root of negative. So then he came up with this idea that, at his time, people would think it's rubbish, but now we think it's genius. So, anyways, so we have another thing we can do. So, yeah, one thing we also can do is I powered square. Now, I squared does not. It equals -1, the square root of -1, times the square root of -1, but it does not equal 1, since in normal mathematics, you'll just take out the second square root and then plug them all in. So the -1 times -1 equals 1, square root of 1 is 1. But since we know that the square root of -1 is I, then we will know the I squared is -1. Pretty simple. But there's also another problem. If I to the third power, that equals, well, who knows? Maybe 1. Well, that's because since an even amount of numbers can be withdrawn by it, that gives the odd exponents a positive answer. So, here we have this repeats every 4 or 5 powers of I. Also, I want to discuss is if you look at the number 9, the X number line, we have 0, 1, 2, 3, and dot, -1, -2, and dot, all until to -infinity, negative infinity, and positive infinity. So, but the I numbers doesn't exist on this number line. It exists on the vertical upscale number line, whereas only -1 can go there. So it's a whole different realm, but the square root of -1 can go to this realm. As always, I hope you enjoy this square root of -1 video, and we will see you next time. Peace, guys. See you soon.